Hello and welcome again to the channel. Well, today we're just gonna discuss some things that been going on in the reggae music dancehall space. So let's get on with it. Well, you might be wondering who would get the chance to work with Bob Marley and refuse to. Well, as this article says, legendary reggae producer Clive Hunt tells why he refused to work with Bob Marley. Well, according to him, he didn't feel like doing so. I am the man Bob Marley asked maybe 5 times to work with him, and I said no. I got a revolution in me, and I am able to say no. I didn't work with him, but work with Peter Tosh. That's what he told Black Rasta on the 3FM Urban Blend Show on April 16. Clive Hunt recounted that as a teenager, he worked with the top reggae musicians in the world and was proficient enough with musical instruments. His understanding of the theory of music, the range and capabilities of each musical instrument enabled him to rub shoulders with the best and ended up backing the Wailers with his band. I loved their performance, but I noticed Bob had a different spirit from Peter Tosh, and Bunny was always watching Bob Marley and the type of people he talked with, and he also noticed that the people he loved and respect in the music always come to me whenever they come around. Somebody told him I played a flute, and there was a Dennis Brown song which was a #1 that I played the flute on. So he called me and asked if I would join him for a tour, and I said no. Sorry man, I don't play that well, Clive recalled. After a while, I got to know him more and trench town vibes around him. A lot of rude boy and rough stuff, and didn't want to be involved in that too. So it seems like at the time Clive Hunt, Bob Marley did want to work with Clive Hunt. Clive Hunt did kinda afraid of the type of life, the type of rude boy around him, at the before Bob Marley become like a Rasta, a lot of rude boy song and them thing there before him got on a Rastafarian and them thing there. So at that time, look like Clive Hunt never want to involve in them type of thing. Why? Clive Hunt has a tall list of artists he has worked with, including Chaka Khan, Stevie Wonder, Peter Tosh, Wailers, Grace Jones, Max Romeo, Pablo Moses, Jimmy Cliff, Johnny Clark, Judy Mott, Devon Irons, Duke Reid, Sister Carol, Marcia Griffiths, Yassus Afari, J.C. Lodge, Congus, Shaka Demos. Why people, it's a long list of artists, so as you can see there, it's a long list of artists that this producer had worked with, or has been working with.
Cause until the philosophy which old one race superior and another inferior, stir it up.
While reading from this article from the Observer, anticipation mounting ahead of new rules grand return. Yeah, people, you know, after Alkaline shell down over London and them place there, and you know, full the place to capacity and them thing, they mash down the place, where people was stating that people have to come from prison or so they do things like that overseas, but you know the vendetta bar show say him never was behind bars and them thing there, and him shell down the whole of London, a bag of crowd and them thing there. Well, we also know by now that the show is coming to Jamaica. New rules will be taking over the Trelawney Stadium soon. So, as we are now reading from the article from the Observer, Kingston, Jamaica international renowned dancehall artist Alkaline says anticipation is high as the team get ready to host the local grand return of the signature live event, New Rules. The concert slated for Saturday, July 5th at the Trelawney Stadium marks the homecoming of the Acclaim series for the first time since its 2022 staging at the National Stadium in Kingston. The event formed the third leg of the New Rules 2025 tour, which is expected to unfold in London on Thursday, April 17. The tour was also seen Alkaline heading to Canada on June the 21st. According to the entertainment management team, the New Rule 2025 tour underscores Alkaline sustained global appeal and the increasing demand for his live performances across the key diasporic markets. Conceived as a platform to both celebrate and elevate dancehall culture, New Rules has evolved into a multi-city phenomenon, distinguished by its high production values and commanding stage presence. A release from the team read:
Drive rate, overstand, send me have a lot for my plate. Money on the thing, put a smile for my face.
Its return to Jamaica soil is both a strategic and a symbolic gesture, bringing the brand full circle to the place where it's originated and where Alkaline's fan base remains deeply rooted.
Leave me alone, my glass. Or someone I go like them, no one give homage to the death advance. Look how much.
The 2025 Jamaica staging promises a star-studded lineup of special guest performances with a dynamic mix of established acts and rising voices in the Jamaican music. The full roster of performances will be disclosed in the coming weeks or days.
From a little me, I say anytime me get in, me I feel like for impact. Set me things.
So, remember Alkaline did it already in Jamaica, you know, when they say he couldn't, you know. A lot of people in making, as I said, talks like artists have to come out of prison for like fully place the capacity, but Vendetta show them that, you know, say he never went to no prison and he just shell down London and he come to Jamaica, Trelawney Stadium and do the same or even better. Well, you know, as we're talking about Vendetta, you know, Vybz Kartel did film share, you know, mash up the place over in New York there, over at the Barclays, you know, night 1 and night 2, you know, and he have a lot more show line up, you know. He's in demand right now, and as you can see, Kartel is traveling with his family, and he making a lot of tours, you know. I'm traveling up with him family, them now left them out and him friend them and them thing there. As you can see, even Nuffy, you don't see him that much sitting down around the net here, you know, him busy more and them something there. So Vybz Kartel put a lot of food in a lot of people. He say Kartel, as you already know, say him bought him house overseas, you know, he now live in Florida. As you can see him just showing off him new house and tell you say a music give me this, you know. Yeah man. Well, that's it for now people. Until the next time, remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Yeah man. Walk safe, you know.